Hi guys, today we're making this Harley Quinn inspired bat, and I'm using this bat that I got from DAISO at $2 and pasting a wallpaper sticker over it. I think it's a lot cheaper this way compared to if I were to buy a wooden bat, and also a lot lighter if I'm thinking of bringing it around the entire day. If you're struggling with pasting the top part of the wallpaper down onto the bat, you can actually just cut it into small little strips and then pasting it down one by one. I think it's a lot neater that way. Also, don't worry too much about making mistakes with the wallpaper sticker because it's actually quite forgiving, so if you make a mistake you can just peel it off and paste it down again. The only part that you need to pay more attention to would be the top part of the bat, so as long as that part looks pretty neat, it's alright because the bottom will be covering up with cloth anyway, so don't worry if you make a mess of the bottom part. If you missed out on any spaces, you can always cut a small piece of wallpaper sticker and just paste over it. Now look for the best angle of your bat because here's where we're going to fill it up with the goodnight words. I'm referencing to a picture of an actual Harley Quinn bat and just making a gauge of where I want each of the components to be. Cutting out the letters to the goodnight, and there's actually a lot of different ways to do this. I've seen some people who make stencils of goodnight and then just fill it up with red paint. But I kind of think that the goodnight I printed is way too small for my bat, so I'm actually overlining it and then just tracing it further to make it the size that I want it to be. From time to time, I'm just checking the spacing of my letters because I don't want to end up with a good night or like a good something like that. So check, double check. The words on the back of the bat is actually lyrics from Harley Quinn's nursery rhyme from the video game Batman Arkham City, and something like hush little baby, don't you cry, mommy's gonna kill the whole damn world for you, sorry mommy's handwriting is so horrible. I've also pasted 2 black tapes on the bottom of the bat and then just filling it in with something that's supposed to be dark blue but ended up as black, and then filling it up with red triangles. And don't worry if you make a mess at this point because we're going to be covering up the corners of the red triangles with these thin strips of either gold paper, yellow paper or whatever. I actually took a post-it and spray painted it gold. So yeah, that's my ribbon. And then after that, I'm just pasting more black tape over it to cover up the mess that I made. So pretty much it's a very sloppy job. And then next, I'm taking a white piece of cloth from an old canvas bag and then just cutting up long strips. And this is for the handle of the bat. Just hot glue the cloth down and then just go around and around and around. You can actually use paper or those sports tapes or whatever. Final touches, red paint into the goodnight words and then using black or brown eyeshadow to just dirty up the handle a little bit to make it look worn out, and you're done. Here is your own Harley Quinn bat. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be transforming into Harley Quinn in my next video, so thank you for watching. Bye!